So I realize my mind functions only happily when it is conditioned. No? Because then I am sure what to do. You understand? There is no uncertainty in it. Snake is a snake, dangerous. Competition is poisonous. You follow? To follow anybody is poisonous. So your mind constantly functions only and happily in the field of conditioning. Right? So I'm questioning the whole field, not whether it's useful or not useful. If you haven't got it, I can't go on. Don't you see your conditioning when you meet a snake? Have you ever met a snake? Except in the zoo? Then don't you react to it? So you are conditioned. So I'm saying, look what happens. When you are conditioned, your mind is mechanical. And we're coming to that, sir. So your action is always based on your conditioning, pleasant or unpleasant, rewarding or not rewarding. That's a fact. And if one's life is based on conditioning, life becomes mechanical, right? I'm a Christian for the rest of my life. I'm a communist, or whatever it is. You follow? I don't want to think. I don't want to observe. I don't want to go beyond the little narrow field of my conditioning. And I say, in that lies sorrow. Right? Isn't nationalism one's conditioning? Isn't it dangerous? Huh? Isn't the conditioning about some God, a belief in something, isn't that dangerous? Because you believe in something and I believe in something else. And we are at each other's throat. So it is dangerous, isn't it? Please. First see how your mind operates. It functions what it considers happily in conditioning, right? The snake, and you are conditioned to be competitive, and you say, let's be competitive. You are conditioned to be nationalistic, and you say, let's be nationalistic. Wave the flag and fight each other. These are facts which are dangerous, right? Do you see the danger of it? Not verbally, but actually as you see the danger of a snake. And you may not see it as the danger of snake because you are lazy. You don't want to see it. You have all kinds of objections and reasons for not seeing it. Now, to get rid of all those objections, formulations, and reasons takes time, right? You're meeting all this. So you would rather live, continue in the state in which you are. You are conditioned, aren't you? As a Frenchman or as a whatever it is, you are conditioned. And the mind takes shelter behind this conditioning because that is safe, right? It is safe for me to call myself a Hindu, right? I feel protected. And in that conditioning, I accept and I live within that. But I don't see the danger of it. Sir, The fact is that the mind functions in habits. Right? That's a fact. No? But you don't see what that fact does. Mechanical business, all the rest of it. Then if you see it, then you ask, how am I to get rid of it? So you are bringing an opinion or a desire to get rid of it. Whereas if you merely look at that fact without any motive, then that fact undergoes a radical change. You don't listen, I know. All right. Ave Maria. What is important is the few of us here in this tent listen to all this. Not to the words, but to what is behind the word. And to see whether the mind can comprehend or be aware of the total conditioning. Not one should be free of it, one should go beyond it or break it up, but to be aware of the totality of this conditioning, which means mechanical habits, mechanical activities, slogans, and all the things that follow. What have you learned so that your life is different? No, don't please tell me. Don't tell me what you have learned. I'm asking, during these 14 talks and discussions, has your life changed? Is there psychological revolution which will affect your outward activity? Or you have gathered few ideas, and I am not conveyor of ideas. I am not providing you with intellectual words and statements. We're only concerned with facts. And during these 14 days and 14 discussions and talks, has your life changed deeply? If not, why have you spent your time here? Just for amusement, curiosity? You follow? So you have to face now for yourself, find out if your life has radically, deeply changed, or you're still playing with ideas. And if you are playing with ideas, you have wasted your time. Your time, your money, your energy. And that is not the reason why we gather here every year. Why we gather, as far as the speaker is concerned, is to bring about a different generation who see things directly and act directly. Not see and act. The interval between seeing and acting. And during that interval, all the mess arises. So, can you, when you go home or when you walk this afternoon, find out for yourself how deeply your life is changed or not changed. When the house is burning, there is no time to discuss about the man who set it on fire, the color of his face, whether it's long hair or short hair. You put it out, and your house is burning. So it's up to you. Investigate anything further, the mind must be free of this knowledge. Right? Right, sir? Whether it is possible or not, that's a different matter.
Why should it be free of the known to know?
What, sir?
Why should the mind be free of the known?
I said to you, sir, to investigate something further, the mind must be free of the known. If I want to investigate into the nature of Jupiter, I must put aside all the conclusions I have about Jupiter and inquire. No? So I ask, the mind says, can the mind ever be free of the known? That is, the known being the past, which passing through the present modifies the future, which is time. Are you following all this? No, I'm afraid you are not. So you're just listening mechanically as usual. Now, the known is the field of my action, is the field of action. And to find out something more, if there is anything more, the mind must be free of the known. Is that possible? Right, sir? I said illusion is when the mind finds that it cannot escape from the field of knowledge and tries to go beyond it. That is illusion. Right? See the beauty of it, sir, how it uncurls. So experience generally has a significance of waking one up, giving you a challenge to which you have to respond. Either you respond to it adequately or inadequately. Mm. If it is inadequate, there is the response then becomes a media of pain, struggle, fight, But if you respond to it adequately, that's fully, that is, you are the challenge. You are the challenge. Not the challenged, but you are that. Therefore, you need no challenge at all.
Yes.
If you are adequately responding all the time to everything.